Oh. Let's have a bite of this sandwich. It's cold already, I think. Hello, hello. Pressure's going. Pressure, I'm having your eggs. I'm having egg salad. They're white eggs. I usually buy brown eggs, but these ones taste good. Ah, dang it. Oh, 2-second rule. Oh, shit. 2-second rule. Okay, that's enough because I'm gonna end up having this all on the floor. I feel like I want more salad dressing. I will get some more in just a second. We got the good Ceasar salad. Ah, what's going on with my foot, Mom? Ooh. My foot's itchy for some reason. Anyways, let's eat this down. My sandwich is cold. This shit is a good one. Mo, this is thick stuff. I'm gonna give myself a damn hernia. Or whatever you call it. Ooh. Let's make sure this shade is good. It didn't seem like the lid was on properly. Now. Don't see me around again for a while. Poisoning. Hold on a minute, I'll read what you're saying. Hold on. Anyways, like you saw, I put avocado in here, so it makes the dressing even thicker and nicer. What? Dang it. Okay. So yeah, this doesn't, I don't know if I'm gonna want to keep this after all. It's a markdown special. Let's see what this does now. Ow! Let me see. Ah. Hungry. That's it now. Eating. No. Eating raw eggs. No, they're hard boiled. Salad's good. I haven't had salad in ages. I'm thirsty, hungry, all at the same time here. Hold on. Oh, don't let me drink that all. That's partly why I'm so skinny. I drink too much fluids. I don't know. Do you recognize any of these eggs? This is a triple decker, by the way. Or a double decker, I meant. Why is this not zooming? It won't zoom. I hope I'm getting the shot correctly. I'm trying to get you to see my mouth up closer a bit while I eat my salad, but maybe you can do that on your own device. This is for dessert, chocolate crisp to go with the milk. Hello, May. I'm sorry, I'm dazed and confused. How are you? Mm. These are called Crispy Minis Sweet and Thins. They're little rice cakes. Cocoa Crunch flavor. It says Popped. It's by Popped. I don't know. It's by Quaker. It's by Quaker. And it's gluten-free, no artificial flavor or colors. Oh, they're called brown rice cakes. Brown rice chips, I meant. But normally they would be the rice cake. I don't know why I'm having a Freudian slip. Because I mixed it around that. Woo! It's kind of a nice cocoa smell, but it also has an artificial flavor smell. Oh, sweet. Uh-oh. Yuck. It tastes weird. It's like it's chocolate chips or something. I do not know what this is. It's like more of a cookie of sorts than a cracker. But it's sure crunchy like a cracker. And that odd artificial flavor taste, it does taste good after one or two. Once it starts coating your tongue and your tongue gets used to it. Look at that. Interesting. It's so crummy. Get it? The crummy. Oh, is anybody talking to me? Hello, Roy. I can't see what it says. I have good days and bad days with my eyes. This last year or so. Since the concussion. Concussion! Look at this solo. It looks so pretty. It's kind of fun that way. It's not what it looks like on the picture. Can't really see it the same way. Well, tickle me pink and let's give me some milk. More milk, please. Oh, oh boy. Ooh. I thought I'll stand it for a moment. Holy mackerel. I'm gonna have to sweep them up after eating these. I don't know what time it is. I feel tired from my day. Ow, my back hurts. That I know why. My shoulders. Ooh. I had this cart similar to an old lady cart. I don't know what you call it because there's no way an old lady can carry this shit. Excuse my language. But these carts are quite heavy alone without having to bring it all the way upstairs or so forth or downstairs. It's not as bad. That. Her stuff in it. It is not fun to bring that many up 3-4 steps, never mind 4 flights. But you know, last week I had my groceries stolen from the very person that was managing this place, the caretaker. I'm almost positive. I've had nothing but trouble with this place since I lived here, since day 3. Invaders, people who do not have boundaries. They don't know how to be honest, how to be nice. Thieves. Got groceries up from the 3rd floor. Finally to the 4th floor. And what do? Skulking around your door, skulking around the corner. Well, all hours of the night. Probably eating steak with the very potatoes that I brought back from my groceries. So if you're wondering why I've not been in touch, I've not been around, it's because I've been in a bad mood. It's upset with people and trying to be nice to homeless people, and they set up camp, and before you know it, whoever comes and takes them away. So I just gave them blankets or different things. Geez, I knew there was one thing for sure I did not want to give in the end. I'd forgotten. I realized, dang, I shouldn't have given that to them. But you don't think about it when they're giving stuff away. Anyways, before you knew it, twice I gave to some homeless people. The one girl I let in here, she actually was stealing and didn't wash her feet and was digging her feet and everything. She was putting makeup on my leather couch, supposedly in the middle of the night. Anyway, when I woke up in the morning, it was like makeup, as though it was a child. You'd think there was like a 3-year-old that was left alone to play, or a 4-year-old, and got into the makeup. And it wasn't that bad, but it was just mainly on that one cushion and in the corner, but still, it's like. And then when I said, oh, you got makeup on the couch? What was going on there? And she was just like oblivious. Oh. Same with these thieves who stole my groceries. They were totally like, oh no, just sticking up from each other. You could tell. Saying, oh no, she just woke up, so it couldn't have been her. Go standing there. It just looked too weird, too obvious that they were standing next to each other that way. Like the one that I was kind of sort of blaming it on at first, whether it was her or the other one, they were co-conspirators in the effect. That was all I know. Because I didn't witness it. I don't know exactly who did it. But in hindsight, I figured, let me take this damn card. I've had it here for however long. I never use it. I decided to use it, and now my back hurts. That was the long story. Why I'm in a grumpy mood, why I don't do videos as much. Because there's just too much shite going on. I didn't want to complain about it too much, but here I am. There's bed bugs in the building. The caretaker sends me a message saying, oh, Yada, whoever the name was, you have bed bugs. I've seen it. I've got a picture. How would she have a picture of somebody's bed in their apartment? You know what I mean? And that's kind of stuff why I had to get security cameras, because it's like, I could feel it. I knew she was coming in. My leaves were plucked off, and you could see the stem, but no leaves. I don't trim my plants like that. I wouldn't leave the stems out like that. So so many things that were obvious that she was coming in here. So when I read that message, I was like, block. And I had to block her. It's like, oh my God, I do not want to hear this before I move to think that there's freaking bed bugs. So I have to call the health board again, which I had called the health board about mold and mildew. That's still not properly resolved. They did something else, and now it stinks like really strong something else. I don't know how to explain it more than it smells almost like a solvent. Like it's like a piercing, really strong smell. I don't know what solvent smells like anymore. I've smelled it in the past, but whatever this stuff is, I'm sure it can melt paint. Like it's strong. I don't know what it is. I got milk to drink with eating more of these, but let's keep it in moderation. I don't really eat canned food and processed food, but I thought it would be a nice treat. Don't be a waster of money, but at the same time, do not risk buying stuff marked down. Sometimes it's not a good deal after all. It's a damn Caesar salad. I have a funny taste in my mouth. That's another reason why I drank 2 big cups of milk. Is somebody talking to me? Let's see. Ray, no game. Hi, princess, she says. Aw. I'm always missing people's messages. So I told you I started drinking again, and I smoke the occasional cigarettes, 1 to 3 cigarettes a day. Not good. I try not to drink too much, but when I go to the store now, I'm usually buying 1 or 2, I just noticed my table's all crooked. I don't know what's going on with the stand. But yeah, usually when I go to the liquor store, I buy 2 types of alcohol. Since I don't drink much anymore, it's actually lesser and fewer in between than when I used to anyway, but it's still that when I do go, I seem to want to still buy the amount I buy, like 2 or 3 different types, so that they'll look on the shelf, holy shit, there's like 4 or 5 different types of alcohol. It's like, oh, I can give some away. I'm bad for giving stuff away. Being generous. Be generous to the wrong people and take advantage of. Oh boy, hold on, I'm just gonna stay over here a minute. It's so irritating, these people don't know how to drive around here. Practically I think every single vehicle on the street is crooked. Let me check. Crooked, oh my God! I think they're on a crooked pill. No, maybe 1 out of 6. Oh no, 2 out of 6 are straight. And of course, that's the vehicle of that person. Somebody who visits the building, does their laundry here. Let me go over here a minute. Oh! People are so weird. Why if somebody doesn't like you, you think if you don't like somebody, this is the way I am. If I don't like somebody, they're the last people I want to think or talk about, for the most part. But these people, no, they want to just linger and provoke you and try and get your attention. They're like little kids. Thieving kids, not just any kid. Misbehaved, uneducated. Uncouth. No etiquette. They don't know right from wrong. But they do know right from wrong, actually. They know what's wrong. They still like to do it. That's okay. When I'm living in my big house, it'll be nothing but a memory. Thinking back, yes, it was just a test. To test me. One final test before I'm on my road to happiness. Yep, that's what happened, guys. So I've been trying to go through stuff, getting rid of things. I ended up meeting or seeing these bunch of homeless people, or there are homeless people all over the place around here. So you try and help people, giving them food or this or that. Next thing you knew, this is after I had a bag of food stolen. I still went and gave a bag of food, left it at in the building near the concierge door, or whatever you call it. And sure enough, within the hour when I went back, it was gone. So I thought, okay, well, anything I don't need in here before I move, I don't want to bring junk with me. And so all the damage that was done due to my move. So I'm thinking, okay, let me get rid of stuff and just give it hand-me-downs over here. Like I said, I give them to the homeless people. Oh, I forgot that you keep doing a clean sweep. At least monthly. I don't know if they're doing it bi-weekly or what, but twice now I went and helped some homeless people with different things, whatever. Next thing you do, dime. I go by and it's gone. Everything's swept or in a heap ready to get put to the dump. Hopefully they take care of the stuff I gave them. I don't know how it works, if they just come and take their stuff away on them, or do they give them a notice, like a 24-hour notice? Okay, you gotta move on. Moving along, moving along. But wow, there's like a good easily 10 by 20 street radius, I don't know, maybe more, probably is more, of like these tents that are made of blanket, cardboard, Tarp, strings, ropes, fucking shoelaces. I don't know what they're using. I got people today when I was going by on the bus. I seen one guy, he was in his pitch. He was changing, I guess he was getting changed for the day. He didn't even do it in private. Oh, and then they do some meth or pint. I don't know what it is. They're smoking something. Next thing you knew, they're doing it right in front of this one store I go to. I went inside, I says to the owner, you know, it's one thing that you're so kind and nice, courteous to these people, but they're doing drugs right in front of your store? He got mad in a hurry and didn't run out, but he went out. Like, what the hell are you doing drugs? He started freaking out on the girls. I was like, I knew you'd understand. And I just kept going and moved on, but that's what happens when I let that person in my place. She was doing so many weird things and I didn't even realize until I saw my video coverage the next day. Like, whoa, creepy. She kept going out on the balcony. I'm guessing that's what she was doing, maybe smoking on the balcony. I'm not sure. What the fuck she kept doing out there. She kept turning on the light out there and going out there and thinking. And then she was just like using her dirty hands, poking in food. Just like a child again. She was digging her fingers into the icing, the ready-made icing jar. She's just, there's like, I look in the morning, there's stuff on the counter. The icing's out. I'm like, what's the icing doing now? I open the lid. Ew, gross, dirty fingers. Like they were like, ugh, I don't even want to think about what I thought it looked like at first. Oof, that's garbage. Then later she's saying, I'm like, oh, did you want a tea or coffee? I guess you have things to do and be on your way. I'm trying to be polite about it. She's like, yeah, okay. Then she just grabs a big knife and sticks it into the icing sugar. She's like, oh, I'll just use this as sugar for my coffee. She's like churning, mixing her coffee, like using a spoon, using the knife, big bass knife. And well, anyways, I guess I got more to do than I realized. I said, best you get going already. Oh, I was traumatized for a day or two after that. I did that with a horse years ago, not the same, but as far as went out of my way. This dang horse was like minus 40 out in winter in Winnipeg. And I go to get this horse out of the wind, and I go to bring it in. Well, where I had to bring it in, there's like this steel fence, and the lock on it, there was no actual lock, but this thing that you had to open the fence. I couldn't get it open with my gloves on. I had big mittens. I took the gloves off thinking, oh, it'll just be for a second. I ended up getting frostnip on like 6 of my fingers. Fuck, that burnt. It's like a strange sensation. It didn't burn, but sting. Dang horse, it didn't even have a clue what happened to me. Same with that girl, same with those people. They probably didn't even look back and worry about me. Trying to help them out. spirits will get me back for it. Everything will be good. Karma is a bitch. That damn horse was such a good horse. You'd call it almost like a dog. Come, Tequila. She'd come waltzing over. She never ran. She'd do, 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 do. Almost remind me of Eeyore. Oh, it's you. Her ears would go back a bit. No, not you. She's calling me. Come towards me. Amazing. That's the only reason, if I were to get a car, I would be getting it just to go to the ranch or go to see the horses. I could say if I had a bunch of horses, I'd have to hire somebody to come in to help groom them and ride them and accompany them. Make sure they don't act wild. Some chickens. I don't know if I'd want to get any emus, but the emus sound good at the same time for the eggs. Ostrich or emu eggs. Kind of like the idea of that. Wonder if we could stick a chicken in the same pen as an ostrich. Oh, goodness. Tell me in the comments, can an ostrich or an emu be in the same pen as any other fowl? They're all fowl, pheasants, birds. So what would happen, do you think? You know, it's only 9:15 here. So boring. I feel like I want to go to sleep already. Early to rise. Start a new day early. I've been getting up earlier because of the sun. I can't help myself. How about you? Tell me in the comments. Can you help yourself when it's that beautiful? The sun is coming out. You just boing. The birds start tweetering and singing. And before you know it, it's like, I gotta go pee. Next thing you're up with the birds, thinking, I better make a coffee. I'm so much better now since this concussion. It's going to be the 2-year anniversary the end of this month. 2 years since I used to stutter, couldn't talk. Now I speak fine, ramble on for an hour. Unless something's stressful. And I start stammering again. I still have trouble finding places. It's like I have to go the same route. And even then, I still have to look up directions, even though I've been there several times. Which is irritating. Before that concussion, I used to be able to go somewhere, even driven by someone else, be able to find my way back. Now, I've been living here going on 3 months, I still have to look up on GPS, how do I get home? If I were to have a Tesla, I'd have to have that all auto-programmed in. I think 3 to 5 locations. Bank, restaurant, grocery store. I don't know, what's the other ones? The rest can be done on the internet. I'm rambling now. It'll be so good, I'll be so happy. It'll be a little late in the season to do my gardening, but at least I'll get some done. What are you guys growing? Is anybody growing anything in the garden? Are you growing vegetables? Is it floral, decorative? What do you do? I just don't have any space to do it here. It's too cluttered on my balcony. And something's going on with the table and I don't want to put any weight on it that it collapses and gets dirt all over. They have it like you're in an institution here. We've got some netting. Some type of netting that goes through the whole of the balconies area from the top to the bottom. They've got that stapled on so that, no birds will come in, which is a good thing, but if you were to try to, if something's spilled on the balcony and you try to wash the balcony off, it'll end up putting a big mess on their balcony. If I drop soil and try and just rinse it down, because I'm on the 4th floor, it'll just make a mess on everybody's down underneath me because of that netting, because it'll get all caught up in the netting. So I don't want to take a chance doing any gardening here at the moment. Wait till I get outside. I'm not used to growing in the pots as much as I prefer being in the ground. Especially on a balcony. I just don't want to do it. It needs to have fresh water. Good rain to rinse it or whatever you call it. I find it can get kind of stagnant when it's in the pot like that. But guys, I'm going to call it a day, and I will see you in the next video.